Hello, everyone. This is ROBBER, and today I'm going to try and talk about how I made my latest single, Prophylaxis, with DSCN Records. So, the track started out basically with me trying to emulate the soundtrack of one of my favorite movies right now, which is Tenet. The soundtrack was done by Ludwig Göransson, and I really was fascinated by how simple it was, and yet it sounded so badass. And I really liked the very dark, industrial, and heavy sound that it had. And I basically tried to recreate that, and that's what I started out with. Is that like really simple sounding bass groove with a four on the floor kick drum? But I felt it was not enough because otherwise, like if I just had that, I'd be ripping off that sound. So I tried to derive of another one of my influences, which is the soundtrack of the movie Arrival, which was done by the late Icelandic composer Johan Johansson. And the highlight of that soundtrack was the really alien, mysterious, sound textures and sound world it had. And I tried to basically merge these two different sound worlds of these two soundtracks together and try to go with that. That's what I had as a base to work on. So, but once again, it was not enough. It just felt too empty. So basically, I tried to experiment a lot with like sound designing. So I just spent like several hours in synthesizers trying to come up with something like weird and different that worked. And I also tried a lot of different stuff that I probably wouldn't in like my regular EDM tracks. So like I tried and used Indian instruments like the tabla, which is a percussion instrument I used in like the first breakdown, and then I also use like a sitar for like a ambient drone sound, so which I reverberated a lot to sort of make it in the background. So yeah, I added and used a lot of different types of sound worlds and sound flavors. So this was basically me deriving from all these seemingly unrelated influences and basically trying to make it into a cohesive whole that makes sense musically and sounds good. So yeah, that was basically my philosophy in creating Prophylaxis, and I hope you guys liked it. And if you do, keep streaming it. It makes my day to see you guys love it. And yeah, Robert out.